Just a few years ago, the Environment Division of the Saint Regis Mohawk Tribe acquired land near Route 95 in Akwesasne. Visionary Wally Ransom and his team are working to encourage the production of locally grown foods, including the new venture of raising pigs.
We started June of last year. We bought 14 pigs off a local producer, Francine Gray, and we raised those pigs. We kept two, and they're actually here. One of them is the white boar back here, and there's two other sows that we kept out of there for breeding. But the other 12 we butchered. We sold them as halves to community members, and the response that we got, it was a really big response with people were really interested in buying these pigs. They're knowing that they were raised locally.
The agriculture team is small but efficient, wearing different hats as needed.
So we have one person that feeds in the morning, and then we have another person that feeds in the afternoon, and it's Tasha Kawatni and Ricardo Nahar. They kind of share the chore responsibilities. We have Atquilo the Skitters, who pretty much does a lot of our building, but everybody fills in when they're needed. But there's 5 of us in all, and our admin, Ida Thompson, Aga, she does all the paperwork behind it.
Wally's team fosters a healthy relationship and understanding of the animals, with a gentle touch incorporated at every step.
With the adults, you definitely get a connection with them. And one of the things we're learning with the sows or the mothers, and they're like people. They all have their own personality. Some are lazy, some are ambitious, some are. We found out that this spring we had two sisters that gave litters, and we found out that one was a good mom, and one wasn't a good mom. So we had to foster kids from one sow to another. But you get in there and you wanna get this relationship with the animals because you're handling them. You don't want to be forcing, and we don't use electric prods and things to, you want to, and we call Ricardo, we call him the pig whisperer, because when we take animals in, we get him, he brings in bananas and apples, and he talks to the pigs, and we get them to walk into the, we're not fighting and forcing, and it's as gentle as we can do it. Well, you want this relationship, especially with the adults and with the boars. We have like a 650-pound boar, and you want to be friends with the guy. You don't want you don't want him on your right. You don't want him on your bad side.
Wally suspects that it's the organic approach that appeals to community members, with the resulting product being very flavorful.
Our pigs are raised outdoors. They're exposed. They wallow in the mud. They go through. They root up insects, and they eat plants and all that kind of things. And all of that goes into their bodies. So, I don't know if that's what's contributing to the good taste, but I know that we're getting a lot of minerals and a lot of things in the meat that we wouldn't be getting from store meat because they're raised in confinement. And pigs are designed, they're rooters. They're designed to be rooting in the ground. They like to lay in the mud and all of that. And it seems so unnatural to put them in an environment, like in a building, raise them that way, in a cage or So I think there's a lot of benefits to buying our product, and we're hoping that it grows.
Philosophically speaking, Wally would like to see a sovereign and traditional approach as the program moves forward.
Everything is all related, it's all connected somehow. And I think that's how, traditionally, that's how we were. Everything that we did was connected in one way or another. And we want to get to the point where, I always heard that we never wasted, when we hunted, we never wasted any parts of the animal. One of the ideas, the big idea with our program is we haven't named our farm, but we're considering Onkwarihwa'shòn, which means doing things the way we used to. And everything that we're doing it as organically as we can. Old farmers or whatever, they say they can find a use for every part of the pig. The only part that they want to try to use is the squeal. They haven't figured out how to reuse the squeal out of a pig.
Oink, oink.